is Jesse Mwai, and what a pleasure and a joy it is for me to be able to just take a few minutes of your time as I challenge you from the scriptures, from the Holy Scriptures, on what I have entitled The Key to Happiness. The Key to Happiness. Now, the Bible records for us an incident where Jesus, one evening, having dinner with the disciples, and he rises up from that dinner table and then picks up a towel, wraps it around his waist, and then takes some water and begins to wash the disciples' feet. And he washes all their feet. Now, you got to understand that in that culture, that kind of work was a preserve actually for slaves and servants. But Jesus was setting an example for his disciples, and he told them that they will be blessed if they would go ahead and also wash one another's feet. He said that there is a blessing when we serve one another. We live in a culture and in times where people are so self-centered. The push of our culture today is me, myself, and I. All roads lead to the individual. We have a very individualistic culture. And a lot of times that has resulted in sometimes people even struggling with mental health issues because you're always thinking about yourself. You never take time to think about other people. Sometimes it has resulted in people being so miserable and unhappy, and then trying to look for happiness, maybe in a hobby, in activities, or maybe in a relationship somewhere, or thinking that maybe more money will make you happy, or it will give you joy or lasting joy. But I have come to discover that the words of Jesus Christ and what he did on that night is really the key to a happy life. When we think of other people more than we think of ourselves, when we choose to serve other people and sacrificially so, in other words, I go out of my way, I maybe dig into my pocket to be a blessing to a brother, to a blessing to a sister, or sometimes that's going out of my way to give a listening ear to somebody maybe who needs somebody to be there for them. When I serve other people, finding opportunity to serve other people, and there's opportunity all around us. I have come to learn and discover, and I know most likely you have also discovered the same, that Jesus Christ, that example he sent that evening, is really the key to a happy life. People who serve other people, people who are a blessing to other people, in turn, God blesses them, gives them a peace of mind. God blesses them with joy, with happiness. There's a sense of fulfillment. When you put a smile on somebody else's face, God will ensure that he'll also put a smile on your face. When you meet another person's need, God will also ensure that he meets your need. Did you know that you can never become poor because you are generous or you are too overly generous? I met to meet one person who said that I gave my way into poverty, because I've discovered and learned that what the scriptures say is true, that as you give, God loves a cheerful giver, and as you give, he in turn will give back to you. Do you know the scriptures also say that when you give to the poor, is like you are lending to the Lord, and our God is no man's debtor. I want to encourage you. You want to find the key to happiness? It is not in more activities, it's not in going to one party after the other, it's not in maybe consuming alcohol or drugs or just finding a hobby or all those things. As good as a lot of some of those things may be, the key to true happiness is when you learn to serve one another, and not just as a one-off, but make it your lifestyle. I want to encourage you in this season and even beyond. Please challenge yourself on a daily basis. Serve somebody. Find somebody you can be a blessing to, whether it's in the office, whether it's in your institution, in the class if you're a student, or maybe in your neighbor, or even maybe a member of the family. Serve somebody. Do something good. Do something sacrificial. Do something that will bless somebody else. Put a smile on somebody's face, and I assure you, you will have found the key to a very, very happy and joyful life. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you for listening to me. I want to encourage you. You can begin right now by sharing this message to as many people as possible, because that in itself is you're also serving them. If you have found something good, share with somebody. We are on all social media handles, and you can be able to share with others. God bless you until next time.